empowered unconsciousness that we're all in. But the bar, the illusion of the bar that's being stimulated is actually our own thoughts. We're believing these thoughts.
Yeah.
We're believing we need. We're believing it's true. We're believing I'll be no good without it. We're believing that I'm not successful until I achieve this, this, and this. So we go away. We try and stay above sinking into who we really are, which is where we find out. It's like trying to grow a tree from the middle of the air.
Yeah.
You know, to be a strong growing tree, we need to go down and root into the earth and know who we are, and then actually, boom, up comes the energy out through, goes past all the shrubs and the weeds and everything else and bypasses the whole lot.
Yeah.
So it's funny. Sometimes you have to look up to get inspiration, but you always have to look down to get stability. You know, and put your feet back in the ground and go, right, take that inspiration down and go, hang on a second, I'm actually creating my own death here for me, my own moment-by-moment death by believing I need to have more.
Yep.
By believing I'm not enough unless I achieve this in the future because I didn't get that in the past, and it's back to front.
Mate, before we head off,
Yep.
where can people find you? Like, where can they check out boot camp or get more of your information?
Yeah, so soulbootcamp.trevorhendy.com.
Yep.
Or just trevorhendy.com. I've put hardly anything on there on trevorhendy.com the last 18 months because I've been so busy. Started up the Life Changer Foundation, which is lifechanger.org.au, and that's for youth in Australia. So it's to help kids come up with this level of understanding. We're really working from 10 to 15 years of age and going into different communities. It's a non-for-profit. So that's going to go Australia-wide and have a big digital platform supporting it and backing it. So that's a great place for parents that have kids and everything to have a little look at, but also for people that want to. It's a 12-week online program called the Boot Camp for the Soul. Get amazing, never advertised it. It just trickles away in the background, get amazing testimonials from it because it's not about what I say in it. It's about what it prompts in you. The answers are in the people, and when you do it, you can do it in your own home because that's the right way to do it. Do it in your own life. It comes in morning and night, an email which you can listen to in an audio file, has little challenges and things on it. Goes for 6 days a week. You have Sunday off for 12 weeks, and it goes through 12 different awareness shifts and stages throughout the whole period. And some people do 4 weeks, blows their mind, changes their life, then they come back a couple of months later and just continue it. But it just continues on for 12 weeks. So, yeah, soulbootcamp.trevorhendy.com for that, and more people that do it, the more it helps me too. It just keeps me getting out doing all the stuff that I'm doing. So, check it out.
Yeah, and the Boot Camp for the Soul, it's awesome. I think I did it when you first brought it out, and it was amazing. I still copy and paste and use it, and I remember that was the first time that I'd ever heard the Cherokee Wolf saying was in that boot camp, and something that still sits with me now, and I still use and steal if I'm coaching someone to try to explain what you're feeding and what you're consuming. And
in short, for people listening, it's the white wolf, black wolf, and it's where the grandfather, Cherokee grandfather, says to his grandson, inside of every one of us is a black wolf and a white wolf. The black wolf is jealous, fearful, angry, revengeful, conniving, a lot of things that I talked about just before. The white wolf is loving, caring, expansive, capable, proactive. You can put all sorts of different words to it. And the reality is that those two wolves are in a fight to the death inside of us, that only one wolf can win the fight. And the grandson says to him, so Granddad, how do you know which wolf's going to win the fight? Good question. And he says, whichever one you feed.
Yeah.
And so it's so beautiful because at the end of the day, both realities are available to us. We can stay in the construct where we fight and compete and everything else, or we can begin to feed this other wolf, which is the light, the whiteness, the hope and the possibility. And it's amazing who you attract and what you attract are the information and the people that come to you exactly when you need them, when you begin to explore the fact that everything's there when we need it. We just have to stop fighting.
Mate, thanks for that. It's been an amazing hour and a half almost, so I've really appreciated it, mate. It's been really a good insight into what I deeply believe in and what you've taught me, but sort of how I see the way forward in working with people, rather than trying to provide surface level tools. But we've got to get in, as you said, and start to work on the soil of people before we can start to plant new things.
Thanks, Luke, mate. Love talking to you all the time, as usual, but it's also good to be able to share that with other people. So
cool was that, Trev Hendy. I just love the way he thinks. I love the way he talks, just with, his openness and authenticity and his articulation of how he's seen things. I call it the lens in which you see life, and I really like the lens that he sees things. So really highly recommend if you want to check out his boot camp for the soul. It's a 12-week course. It's super simple, easy to get your head around, and you can pick it up and put it down anytime you like. So that's a ripper. Again, if you'd like to check out more of me, it's just www.lukemclean.net. So, I got some blogs up, some more podcasts. So, check me out, have a look and see what you think. But until next time, I hope you enjoyed Conscious Conversations.